Someone is closing their doors for you forever because you are. This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear. He has been trying to show you a behavior pattern that's pushing someone important away from you, but he's concerned you might not recognize it in time. This isn't just another relationship video. It contains a revelation about what's causing people to distance themselves from you. Jesus cares deeply about your connections and would be heartbroken if you lost this relationship without understanding why. The message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you at this exact moment before the door closes permanently. There's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could save the most important relationship in your life. This isn't an ordinary relationship message. It's a divine alert about a behavior that represents a critical turning point in your connections with others. Jesus has been watching your interactions with loving attention, noticing both your efforts to connect and the patterns that push people away. Missing this particular revelation could mean losing someone permanently who's already thinking about walking away. This message marks a limited time window that's opening in your life right now to change the outcome. Jesus cares so deeply about your relationships that he would be genuinely concerned if you fail to recognize what's happening. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't by chance. It's a divinely orchestrated moment designed to help you see the behavior that's been there all along, but you haven't recognized as the problem. The door is still open, but it's closing slowly with each passing day. Every effort you've made to build meaningful relationships has been noticed. Every time you've tried to connect with others, when it seemed to push them further away, has been seen. All the times you've questioned why people distance themselves from you, yet continue to reach out anyway, have been honored. Your relationship struggles haven't gone unnoticed. Those moments when healthy connections seem to happen for everyone except you, Jesus saw your confusion and pain. The times when your attempts at closeness felt rejected, yet you kept trying anyway. That courage was recognized in heaven. The strength it took to keep putting yourself out there when rejection seemed to follow has been deeply valued. The questions you've carried about why you can't keep people close, sometimes too painful to share with others, have all been acknowledged. Relationship patterns aren't always clear, and our own behaviors aren't always obvious. Jesus understands this challenge, which is why he's making this particular behavior so clear you can't possibly miss it. The behavior Jesus wants you to recognize appears in everyday moments, but is often overlooked because it feels completely normal to you. This behavior shows up in patterns of how you respond when you feel insecure, threatened, or afraid of losing someone. It appears in the words you choose during disagreements, in how quickly you react when you feel hurt, or in the way you seek reassurance repeatedly. It emerges in text messages sent in moments of anxiety, in conversations where you defend yourself before listening, or in actions that push for closeness when others need space. This behavior is uniquely connected to your specific relationship history, something Jesus has personally identified to grab your attention. It links directly to the relationship problems you've been experiencing and the distance you've been feeling from others. Jesus chose to reveal this particular behavior because addressing it speaks to the deepest longing of your heart. The window to recognize and change this pattern won't remain open forever. When you recognize this behavior that's pushing people away, many puzzling aspects of your relationship history will suddenly make perfect sense. Failed connections, unexplained distance from people you cared about, and repeated patterns of rejection will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity. Jesus has wonderful news for you today. Your relational life is shifting to a higher level, and important transformations are beginning within you right now. The divine has captured something unique about your relationship journey, and now you've been chosen to receive this special revelation about what's been holding you back. This moment marks something significant in your growth as a person. It's a clear indication that your self, Awareness is growing stronger every day. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your ability to connect with others, far deeper than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of this behavior begins a relational awakening that will touch every area of your life, from romantic relationships to friendships to family connections. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding your relationships right now. You're becoming more self-aware, naturally drawing divine insight into your daily interactions. Recognizing this behavior brings a heightened awareness of how your actions affect others in even the smallest moments. More relational insights will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this season of your relationship journey. Your desire for genuine connection matters more than you realize. Your effort to improve yourself inspires heaven. Your willingness to look at your own behavior makes a difference in the relational atmosphere around you. This divine revelation shows that Jesus deeply values your growth as a person who can love well. Each relationship attempt you've made, even when it didn't work out, has led you exactly where you need to be for this breakthrough. Jesus delights when you finally see what he's been trying to show you about yourself. The timing of this revelation is no coincidence. It comes now because you're emotionally and spiritually ready to hear difficult truth about yourself. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in self-awareness and humility. Your heart is now open enough to see patterns that might have been invisible to you before. Your emotional wisdom has expanded through relationship pain. Your understanding has deepened through repeated experiences of distance and rejection. Your soul is now prepared to receive this truth more clearly than ever before. All the relationship challenges you've faced and the questions you've wrestled with have been preparation for this moment of self-recognition. Nothing in your relationship journey has been wasted. Every failed connection has shaped your ability to finally see what needs to change. This particular revelation is connected to larger movements of relational healing happening in the world right now. Jesus is revealing similar truths to those who are ready to look honestly at themselves and grow. If you're feeling grateful for this revelation about your behavior, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important relationship messages. Your generosity helps these divine insights reach those who desperately need to understand what's pushing people away from them. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that helps people build healthier connections in these relationally challenging times. As you begin to recognize this behavior that closes doors, new awareness will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities, not just to change yourself, but to help others who might be making the same mistakes without realizing it. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in relational healing. This revelation signals it's time to step into emotional maturity and navigate relationships with greater wisdom and self-control. Finding balance becomes essential during this growth period. While working to change this specific behavior, remember to nurture your personal development through prayer, honest self-reflection, and community support. These practices have brought you to this moment of recognition and will continue to support you as you grow. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just someone who recognizes their problems, but a person who actually transforms their behavior and helps others do the same. This begins with honest acknowledgement and consistent daily effort. As you become aware of this relationship, damaging behavior, think about how you can help others who are still unaware of their own patterns. Your experience shows that self-awareness is the first step toward relational transformation, even when we fail to see it on our own. Heaven witnesses every moment of honest self-examination, every recognition of personal fault, and every choice to change rather than defend. Your story of recognizing what pushes people away brings hope to people feeling repeatedly rejected or wondering why they can't maintain close relationships. Your newfound awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see their own behaviors clearly. This revelation isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same relational breakthrough. Jesus often works through those who have recently faced hard truths about themselves to help awaken others who are still blind to their own patterns. Your journey serves as both personal growth and testimony to others. As you navigate this new level of self-awareness about your behavior, stay consistently watchful. Jesus reminds you that while recognizing one damaging pattern is wonderful, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of relational growth and healthy connection. Maintain the honest self-reflection that allowed you to see this behavior in the first place. Guard against returning to old patterns when you feel threatened, insecure, or afraid of losing someone. Let your behavioral changes flow from genuine desire to love others well, not from fear of being alone. With this new ability to recognize what pushes people away comes ongoing responsibility to remain conscious of your actions and words. Use this awareness wisely to build connections that last instead of repeating cycles that drive people away. Embrace this journey with both humility about your past mistakes and confidence that change is possible. Staying connected to Jesus daily through prayer and scripture helps you maintain the strength to choose different responses. When old triggers appear, picture a future where people feel safe staying close to you instead of pulling away. Imagine relationships that deepen over time instead of fading after initial connection. See yourself responding with wisdom when you feel insecure instead of reacting in ways that create distance. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of transformation with complete trust in His ability to change you. This is truly your moment to experience deeper human connection through recognizing and changing the behavior that's been closing doors. This marks the beginning of a time when your relational patterns, responses, and heart will be more aligned with healthy love than ever before. Accept this difficult truth with gratitude for the clarity it brings, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of becoming someone people want to stay close to. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to build the lasting connections you've always wanted. If this message has awakened something in your heart about your behavior, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10 or $20 or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful exchange and allows us to continue sharing these relationship revelations with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize what's pushing people away in these relationally broken times. If you're ready to acknowledge the behavior you now see and commit to changing it, type 444 in the comments below as your declaration of transformation. The journey of relational transformation continues beyond this revelation about your behavior. As you step into new self-awareness, stay grounded in prayer and honest reflection that keeps your growth consistent and real. Every change you make in how you respond to others could be the exact example someone else has been waiting to see. Your willingness to face hard truths about yourself serves as inspiration for others, wondering if they can ever break free from patterns that keep pushing people away. Move forward with a humble heart, an aware mind, and a committed spirit to respond differently when old triggers arise. Create space for others to do their own reflection as you enjoy the deeper connections coming your way. Healthy relationships have always been part of Jesus' plan for humanity. By choosing to recognize and change behavior that closes doors, you join a long tradition of people who learn to love others in ways that make them want to stay close forever.